Hey everyone, it's Monklezunky here, and I'm just about ready to start chinning. So, what I thought it would make a pretty good video is just show kind of my gear and inventory setup. I am using just regular prayer potions, not flasks, because for one, I don't have the time to stay down in the caves for hours and hours upon end, and for two, I don't have the patience. So, that is why I'm bringing regular prayer potions. It also saves a bit of money. Anyway. My gear that I have is obviously Chinchompas. I read that you want to be bringing 2,500 if you're using the Eagle Eye prayer, which I'm going to be using. Which reminds me I need to switch over to normal prayers, so I'm going to do that as soon as I pause the video. And then I just got Royal because it's a decent range bonus. And then Swift Gloves, Glavins, Armadillo Buckler, and Armadillo Helmet, which I just blew a lot of money on. So luckily, the Armadillo Buckler, it's like 12 mil in GE, but it's sold for 7.8, so I got pretty lucky with that. And then Fury and Soul Wars Cape for the prayer bonus. The red cape, not the blue cape. Sadly, I lost my blue cape. And then the Tackle Zo, because it gives the same bonuses in Archer's Ring, so might as well. And, of course, Reverence. So this is just my gear and inventory setup. This is probably going to last a couple hours, and, yeah, it should be fun. I should get a lot of XP very fast. And the guides that I looked at for chinning were like made back in 2008, and most of this gear hadn't come out. There was no Glavins back then, there was no Royal, no one used Armadillo, and there was no Armadillo Buckler. And obviously there was no Swift Gloves. So hopefully they're saying you can get around 300k XP an hour doing this. I'm hoping I can get more like 400k just because my gear is quite a bit better. And also I have extremes, and in the guides I watched, they did not have extremes. So, with that being said, hopefully this will be a successful trip. And yeah, I'm actually going to just record when I first start getting there and just run through the tunnels. So just in case anyone that's watching this video wants to chin and they don't know how, you know, just so they can learn how to do that. And I have to quickly rub my dig site pendant and go to the dig site so I can switch back to normal prayers, since I misclicked on the altar and on one of the regular altars when it asks you if you want to switch back to normal prayers or not, and I clicked yes, and never show me this option again, that sort of thing. So unfortunately I have to go all the way back here to switch to normal prayers, but I am going to be using Eagle Eye because it speeds up the XP per hour and it's not much of a greater cost. Basically the cost is very minimal, and for how much more XP you get, it's just totally worth using. So yeah, I also should explain that I know that I can do the Apatol teleport, but the reason why I'm not is because the Apatol teleport takes 2 Law Runes, 2 Water, 2 Fire, and a banana, so it takes 4 inventory spaces, and if you go this way, it's not too much longer to go this way, and you can fill up your entire inventory this way. I brought unicorns just because this is my first time chinning in like 2 years, so I'm not too confident in my ability to stay alive. Also, the unicorn can cure poison, and I do think you get poisoned down there from time to time. I'm not completely sure. As I said, it has been years, so we're going there. I did chin from like level 74 range to level 80 range a long time ago, and I was in much worse gear, and it was still really fast, so hopefully this is going to be really fast. Of course, back then, chins were like 400 each, and now they're 900 each, which is kind of a bummer, because 99 range is costing me twice as much as it would have if I had done this a few months ago. But, I don't remember where I go. Oh! Now I remember where I go. Okay, I'm on the right track now. Well, it looks like we have been RuneScaped, or Jagexed. One of the two. Anyway, you probably can't see that too well, but 50% loading screen. So I'm gonna have to reload this stupid game. Really hope this doesn't happen in the tunnels, otherwise things could go south in a hurry. Okay, so it does look like I'm all set up for chinning, and I do know you can bring the Gregory. Reason why I didn't is because if you have a unicorn, you really don't need it, and it saves inventory space. So yeah, that's why I didn't bring the Gregory. So anyway, yep, I'm all set up for chinning, and for whatever reason, there's 2 people here, and they could just move down. There's like 3 spots here that are just completely open. So not quite sure what their plan of attack is there, but anyways, yeah, time to settle back and get some nice range XP. Yeah, hopefully this speeds up pretty soon, because I know like you have to wait a while for all the skeletons to spawn. There's like what, 3 spawned right now, so hopefully some more will spawn soon. I just got here. Yeah, they're starting to spawn. Okay, well, hopefully I can just rack in this range XP really fast, and it will be enjoyable. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Farewell.